What is up, F and True followers and the members of the YWC? JC Styles,
Brian Crazy,
F and True Wrestling, back with the Monday Night Raw review for 9/19/2011. Just gonna run through the card real quick. You know, we're really tired here. F and True Wrestling has been a really long day, and we've been busy.
We sure have been. It's been a busy day, and we'll jump right into the show for you guys out there. We start off the show with CM Punk. He comes down and cuts a promo.
He's interrupted by Triple H, not before he starts talking about the accolades that he's had wrestling in Ohio. The eye he had knocked loose by Bob Holly back when he first came into the WWE. You know, all his other accolades that he had. I think he said he won his first WWE championship.
No, he had to relinquish his world heavyweight title there. They were all, I wouldn't say they were accolades, excuse me. I would think they were all disappointing.
Yes, disappointments.
Disappointments throughout his career, and they all happen to happen in Cleveland, Ohio.
Then we see, you know, he starts to go on and on and on about the conspiracy, how he was siding with R-Truth and all that. And then he's interrupted by Triple H, and Triple H, you know, says, I don't like where this is going. You know, I agreed with you up until the part where you said that last night we had a war, and we did. And then Johnny Laurinaitis comes out and puts his whole 2 cents into it. And basically, the end of the promo, Triple H says at the end of the night, someone's going to get fired.
Exactly. Well, Laurinaitis goes and tries to fire CM Punk. Triple H says no one's getting fired right now, but by the end of the night, someone will get fired. So that pretty much wrapped up that segment. Then we moved into, there was a few good matches throughout the night.
One good matches of the night was an 8-man tag. You had Air Boom, Sheamus, and you had, what was his name?
I know it was Wade Barrett, Christian.
Anyway, we had an 8-man tag.
You can tell, guys, we've had a really long day here at F and True Wrestling. We've been very busy, and
you know, it was really good. It was Air Boom. We saw Sheamus, and the fourth guy is slipping our mind, but the end result, we saw Sheamus hit the high cross and picked up the team for the win for his team. Then we moved into, I believe, was the Divas match. We saw Kelly Kelly and Eve Torres take on Beth Phoenix and Natalya.
That's correct. It was a pretty decent tag match. Kelly Kelly was on fire yet again tonight. Beth Phoenix was bringing it more as a brawler tonight than anything else. And we saw Eve pick up a quick roll-up on Natalya for the win. Then we moved into, I think this is when we moved into the promo segment with Hugh Jackman, which ended up turning into the match between Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder.
Yes. Basically, the outcome of the match, Vicky slapped his Ryder, and the referee saw it. Referee went and threw Vicky out as he was, you know, telling Vicky to leave ringside. Hugh Jackman got on the apron and sucker punched Dolph Ziggler with a straight right. Then we see Zack Ryder hit the Rough Rider and picked up the win. So I'm hoping that this puts him in contention for a #1 contendership match against Dolph Ziggler, or gives him a United States Championship shot at
Hell in a Cell, or maybe on Raw. Or, you know, the possibilities are endless. But it's nice to see Zack Ryder getting elevated. You could tell the fans definitely were into him tonight. And you know what, guys? It was a pretty solid Raw, and we apologize that we're not as scripted as usual. But
the segment leading up to the closing segments of the night we saw a backstage segment where The Miz and R-Truth were apologizing to Triple H for the way that they acted, for attacking him, assaulting the referee. Triple H said, I forgive you, but you're both fined $250,000.
What an excess. We understand it's kayfabe, because I know we're going to get the comment in the box below, but $250,000, that is an excessive amount of money.
Yes, it is. Triple H, you know, all seems well. Then we pretty much, let's just wrap it up.
Well, I think the smirk on the Miz's face is what set Triple H off. He says, you know, all right, guys, I'll accept your apology. I think Triple H was, you know, sincere to a point, and the Miz is over there smirking like, oh, we got away with it. They go in there acting like it was the principal's office. But then it sets up a big tag match at the end of the night. We see John Cena and CM Punk tag to go against the Miz and R-Truth. But before we get into that, we should point out that 2 major main events were made for Hell in a Cell tonight. We're going to see Mark Henry defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton in the Cell, and we're going to see a 3-way dance, the first one ever in a Hell in a Cell. We're going to see John Cena go against CM Punk, go against Alberto Del Rio.
I want CM Punk to win.
I wouldn't mind CM Punk or ADR. I just think constantly pushing the title on Cena, even though he's a great superstar and he's the flag bearer of the WWE, but just constantly pushing the title on him. I mean, are there any? I think, a couple shooters on YouTube said it best. Are there any records that can just be left alone?
Yeah.
And he's getting very close to 16 in Ric Flair.
Yes, and I think that would be a slap in the face to Ric Flair, even though I'm not a huge Ric Flair supporter nowadays.
Well, I've been a Ric Flair fan since I was little. I'll always be a Ric Flair fan. Is it maybe time for him to start to wrap up the wrestling side of it?
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying the constant trying to get money for appearances that he has not yet appeared for.
Well, that's another topic. That's neither here nor there, so we could go on that forever.
But then we see the tag team main event, which was, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just because we were very, very tired and it just was almost putting us to sleep. The outcome of the match, we see John Cena basically get worked the whole match. He gets to CM Punk. We don't get to see no Superman comeback. It's all CM Punk from there on. CM Punk hits the go to sleep for the win. Then Triple H's music comes out and hits. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Triple H's music hits. He drops the bombshell that Miz and the R-Truth are now Miz and R-Truth are fired from WWE. Then you see him walking backstage. R-Truth and Miz attempt to attack Miz. All the WWE superstars that are watching on the monitors basically eject these two gentlemen from the building.
For all of those people that are probably going to ask or comment and leave comments on the video, a lot of people are saying that their speculation, their predictions at the end that we're going to see a return to the NWO, and I think tonight we kind of almost witnessed it, where now they're fired. Will they become the outsiders?
They are now the new outsiders. Let's see how it plays out in storylines in the next few weeks. Like me and JC have said throughout this video, I've started off very early this morning. JC the same. So we are wrapping it up here. We're about to head to bed. But for F and True Wrestling, Brian Crazy,
JC Styles,
and the biggest things, 2 weeks away, Hell in a Cell. It's going to be pretty damn exciting.
Stay tuned for our predictions.
Exactly, and stay tuned for all the great news, updates, reviews that you expect from F and True Wrestling. Thank you for checking out this video, and have a great night.